I'm Karen and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do another Top 5 Wednesday and this week's topic is your favourite mentors or teachers. The first mentor-student kind of duo I want to talk about today is Kelsey and Vin from The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. This was the first trilogy I read by Brandon Sanderson. It is not my favourite anymore. Just because I love the Stormlight Archive so much and it is amazing. But this was my first introduction to his writing, and the way he set up Vin as a protagonist and then Kelsey as like her mentor was just fascinating. I really love how he gives her confidence and he teaches her that, you know, she is capable of much more than she thinks she is, which I think is so important in a mentor kind of relationship. There are also things that he hides from her, but I think that is one of the things that makes this more realistic and more human, and less of an idealized kind of mentor-student kind of relationship, and I really appreciated that in this book. The next duo on my list are Jackson Hall and Paige from The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. This is an example of a mentor-student relationship I would not want in real life, but I feel that Paige does recognise she's learned a lot from Jackson over the years. He is definitely the kind of twist your arm behind your back, you owe everything to me kind of mentor, which is not ideal, but I feel that in this story it is so interesting. And it's so interesting to see Paige grow, and especially after a while feel like she doesn't need Jackson as much as she thought she did for the past how many years. And I think that that relationship is so vital to her growing as a person, and also for her to kind of assert herself as her own person. So that's why I picked this one. Plus I love these books, they're great. Number 3 on my list for today is Ari and Florence from The Alchemist of Loom. This is the only one I think where the main character is actually the mentor figure to somebody else. I love the girls' relationship in this. I think it's wonderful. It's very interesting to see them grow. I still haven't read book 2 or book 3, so I really need to get on it, but I really enjoyed the relationship in this first novel. And I think as well it's very interesting because they both have different specialities, but in my opinion Ari is still kind of a mentor figure to Florence, and they're just such a good duo and they make my heart happy, so this is why I had to be on the list. For number 4 on this list, I'm going to talk about a series that, to be honest, I'm not sure I'm going to finish. And there's a lot of problematic issues in this. Hello, Nehemia. But it is Heir of Fire by Sarah J. Maas. And this is Rowan and Selena. I love their dynamic in this book, just because their relationship is very interesting in this. I think this is probably my favorite book of the entire series. I don't think anything's going to top it for me, because just the journey Selena goes through in this is lovely. Not the biggest fan anymore of the rest of the series, but you know, when I thought of mentor student, this was one of the things that I immediately thought of because I really enjoyed that aspect of this book. And my 5th and final mentor student duo is The Darkling and Alina from Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. I love myself a good villain mentor. This is one of those relationships where I didn't know I really wanted this, but apparently I really do, and I really enjoyed the series. It's very interesting because I think the mentor qualities that Darkling has, they don't redeem him in my eyes, but they make him more sympathetic. This is one of the things that I've mentioned with so many of my reading friends, is that we all love a good villain, as in not a villain that is secretly good, but a villain that is well developed and that is interesting and that you never quite know what he's gonna do. Is he actually secretly good? Is he actually just really evil, but he's just playing the game really well? And I think that is what Leigh Bardugo does so well with this character and with a lot of her other characters, because you know, a lot of her characters I'm like, I wouldn't want to be friends with you because you do like horrible things, but I want to read about you because tell me more. So there you have it. Those are my top 5 picks for mentor teacher characters. Do let me know down below if you think I've missed anybody that I should have had on my list. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I'll talk to all of you very soon. Bye.